Hey everyone, have you ever noticed how seeing someone yawn can make you yawn too? It's such a strange phenomenon, right? One minute you're fine and the next you're yawning along with them. Today, we're going to explore this fascinating topic, contagious yawning. We'll look at why it happens and what scientists think about it. Get ready to learn some fun facts. Contagious yawning is exactly what it sounds like. Yawning that spreads from one person to another. It's a type of automatic imitation, kind of like when you see someone smile and you can't help but smile back. We see it all the time in humans, but did you know it's been observed in other animals too, like chimpanzees and dogs? It's amazing how connected we are. So, why do we yawn? It's a question that has puzzled scientists and laypeople alike for centuries. Scientists aren't entirely sure, but they have some ideas. The phenomenon of yawning is more complex than it appears. One theory is that yawning helps regulate our brain temperature. This idea suggests that when we yawn, the intake of cool air and the stretching of our jaw muscles might help cool down our brains. When we yawn, the intake of cool air and the stretching of our jaw muscles might help cool down our brains. This cooling effect could be crucial for maintaining optimal brain function, especially when we're feeling tired or stressed. Another idea is that yawning helps increase alertness. This theory posits that the act of yawning might serve as a way to wake up our brain, making us more alert and ready to tackle tasks. Think about when you yawn, often when you're tired or bored. Yawning might be our body's way of shaking off drowsiness and refocusing our attention. Yawning might give us a little boost of energy. This small burst of alertness can be particularly useful in situations where we need to stay awake and attentive, like during a long meeting or while studying for an exam. Interestingly, yawning is also contagious. Seeing someone else yawn can trigger a yawn in us, suggesting a social or empathetic component to this behavior. Whether it's to cool our brains, increase alertness, or connect with others, yawning remains a fascinating and somewhat mysterious human behavior. So the next time you find yourself yawning, remember there's more to it than meets the eye. Yawning and the brain, a connection. Some studies suggest that contagious yawning might be linked to empathy. This intriguing phenomenon has caught the attention of neuroscientists and psychologists alike, who are eager to understand the underlying mechanisms. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It plays a crucial role in social bonding and communication, allowing us to connect deeply with those around us. Researchers have found that people who are more empathetic tend to yawn more when they see others yawn. This contagious yawning is not just a simple reflex, but maybe a sophisticated social signal. This is fascinating because it suggests that yawning might be a way for us to connect with others on an emotional level. When we yawn in response to someone else yawning, it could be our brain's way of showing empathy and understanding. This connection through yawning might help strengthen social bonds and foster a sense of community. So the next time you find yourself yawning after someone else, remember, it might just be your brain's way of saying, "I understand you." The importance of understanding yawning. While yawning might seem like a simple, everyday thing, it is actually a fascinating and complex behavior that has intrigued scientists for years. It could hold important clues about our brains and social behavior. Yawning is not just a reflex to indicate tiredness or boredom, it is deeply connected to our neurological and social functions. Learning more about yawning could help us understand conditions like autism, where empathy and social interaction can be challenging. For instance, studies have shown that individuals with autism may yawn less frequently in response to others yawning, which could provide insights into their social processing. This understanding can lead to better therapeutic approaches and interventions, helping those with autism improve their social skills and empathy. So, the next time you yawn, remember it's not just a sign of tiredness. It might be your brain's way of cooling itself down, as some theories suggest, or a method to increase alertness and readiness. It might be your brain's way of connecting with the world around you. Yawning can be contagious, and this contagiousness is thought to be linked to empathy and social bonding. When you see someone yawn and you yawn in response, it could be your brain's way of fostering a connection with that person. Understanding yawning better can open up new avenues in neuroscience and psychology, shedding light on how we connect with each other and how our brains function in social contexts. So, the next time you catch yourself yawning, take a moment to appreciate the complexity behind this seemingly simple act. It's a small window into the intricate workings of the human brain and our social lives.